The world as we knew it is changing. The signs are all around us and they are impossible to ignore. Glaciers, once mighty rivers of ice, now retreat at an alarming pace, shrinking year by year, leaving barren valleys in their wake. These valleys, once filled with life and movement, now stand as silent witnesses to the rapid changes. Forests, once lush and vibrant, are now scarred landscapes, their trees charred and lifeless, ravaged by wildfires that burn with unprecedented intensity. These fires, fueled by rising temperatures and prolonged droughts, leave behind a trail of destruction. Rivers and lakes, once teeming with life, dwindle and dry up, their waters receding and leaving behind parched earth and a haunting silence. The ecosystems that depended on these water sources are now struggling to survive. These are not scenes from a dystopian future. They are the stark reality of our present. This is the reality of our warming world. A world where heat waves become more frequent and more severe. A world struggling to cope with the hottest years in recorded history. Cities bake under relentless sun and the natural world suffers. 2023 and 2024, years etched in fire and heat, marked by record-breaking temperatures and devastating wildfires, stand as stark warnings, a glimpse into a future we must strive to avert. The voices of young activists echo around the globe, demanding change. The Earth, our home, is sending us an undeniable message. The climate is changing and the consequences are dire. The climate is changing and the consequences are dire. Floods, droughts, and extreme weather events are becoming the new normal. The time for complacency is long gone. We must act now, with urgency and determination. The time for action is now. Together we can make a difference and ensure a sustainable future for generations to come.
The numbers tell a chilling tale. The world is heating up at an unprecedented rate, and the consequences are becoming more severe with each passing year. 2024, the hottest year ever recorded, saw global temperatures soar to an alarming 2.3 degrees Fahrenheit or 1.28 degrees Celsius above the 20th century average. This unprecedented rise in temperature has had far-reaching effects on our environment, ecosystems, and daily lives. The heat waves have become more frequent and intense, affecting millions of people worldwide. The previous year, 2023, was not far behind, securing its place as the hottest year prior to 2024. The relentless climb of the mercury was felt across the globe, from scorching heat waves in Europe and Asia to record-breaking wildfires in North America. The urban heat island effect has exacerbated the situation in cities, making them even hotter than their rural counterparts. This has led to increased energy consumption for cooling and heightened health risks for vulnerable populations. The relentless climb of the mercury was felt across the globe, from scorching heat waves in Europe and Asia to record-breaking wildfires in North America. The impact on agriculture has been devastating, with crops failing and livestock suffering. For 15 consecutive months, from June 2023 to August 2024, each month shattered previous temperature records. The Earth was running a fever that threatened to push our planet past critical tipping points. The prolonged heat waves have also strained water resources, leading to severe droughts in many regions. Rivers and lakes are drying up and groundwater levels are depleting at an alarming rate. Each month shattered previous temperature records. The Earth was running a fever that threatened to push our planet past critical tipping points. The melting of polar ice caps and glaciers has accelerated, contributing to rising sea levels and threatening coastal communities. The Earth was running a fever that threatened to push our planet past critical tipping points. As scientists around the world sounded the alarm, the urgency of the situation became impossible to ignore. As scientists around the world sounded the alarm, the urgency of the situation became impossible to ignore. Governments and organizations are being called upon to take immediate and decisive action to mitigate the effects of climate change. The Earth was speaking, and its message was clear: the heat is on. The time to act is now, before it's too late to reverse the damage and secure a sustainable future for generations to come.
While natural climate variability plays a role, the fingerprints of human activity are undeniably etched onto this crisis. The relentless burning of fossil fuels, the deforestation of vast swathes of land, and unsustainable agricultural practices have released a torrent of greenhouse gases into the atmosphere, trapping heat and warming the planet. Carbon dioxide levels in the atmosphere, a key indicator of our impact on the planet, have reached alarming levels. At approximately 420 parts per million, these levels are higher than they have been in millions of years. The consequences of our actions are no longer theoretical, they are unfolding before our very eyes. We are living in the Anthropocene, an epoch defined by human influence on the planet. Our actions have consequences, and the consequences are now upon us.
The consequences of this unprecedented warming are being felt across the globe, as the delicate balance of nature is disrupted. Extreme weather events, once rare occurrences, are becoming increasingly common. Heat waves, droughts, floods and wildfires are intensifying, wreaking havoc on communities and ecosystems alike. The oceans, too, are bearing the brunt of our warming planet. Rising sea levels, a direct result of melting glaciers and thermal expansion, threaten coastal communities around the world. Coral reefs, vibrant underwater ecosystems that support a quarter of all marine life, are bleaching and dying at an alarming rate. The Earth's natural systems are interconnected. As one system is disrupted, the effects ripple outwards, impacting all life on Earth. We are witnessing a cascade of consequences, each one a stark reminder of our interconnectedness with the natural world.
The summer of 2023 saw North America engulfed in an inferno. Wildfires fueled by drought and record-breaking temperatures raged across the continent, transforming vast stretches of forest into smoldering ruins. The skies turned an apocalyptic orange as smoke from the fires choked major cities, forcing millions to don masks and seek shelter from the hazardous air quality. The Canadian wildfires were particularly devastating, burning an area larger than the size of Greece. The impact of these fires extended far beyond the immediate devastation, releasing massive amounts of carbon dioxide into the atmosphere, further exacerbating climate change. The images of these fires, once confined to the realm of disaster movies, became a stark reality, a testament to the power of nature unleashed.
Section 6. The ripple effect. The impacts of climate change are not confined to environmental devastation. They are deeply intertwined with social and economic issues, creating a cascade of consequences that threaten to destabilize societies around the world. As extreme weather events become more frequent and intense, crop failures become more likely, leading to food shortages and price spikes. Water scarcity, already a pressing issue in many parts of the world, is exacerbated by prolonged droughts, leading to conflict and displacement. Coastal communities face the prospect of losing their homes and livelihoods as sea levels rise, creating a new wave of climate refugees. The social and economic fabric of our world is woven together with the delicate threads of a stable climate. As the climate unravels, so too does the stability of our societies.
Section 7. Through a child's eyes. Imagine a child gazing up at the sky, their eyes filled with wonder and curiosity. But instead of the clear blue sky of their parents' generation, they see a hazy orange sky choked with smoke from distant wildfires. This is their new normal, a world where extreme weather events are no longer anomalies but a constant threat. What will they think, these children of a warming world? Will they understand the choices that led to this point? Will they forgive us for our inaction? These are not just environmental questions, they are moral questions. Questions that strike at the heart of who we are as a species. The future is not something that simply happens to us, it is something we create, and the choices we make today will determine the world we leave behind for future generations.
Section 8. A call to action. The situation is dire, but it is not hopeless. We have the knowledge, the tools, and the resources to confront this crisis. What we need now is the collective will to act, and to act decisively. We must transition away from fossil fuels and embrace renewable energy sources like solar, wind, and geothermal. We must invest in sustainable agriculture practices that reduce emissions and sequester carbon in the soil. We must protect our forests, the lungs of our planet, and restore degraded ecosystems. And we must do all of this with a sense of urgency and purpose, for the sake of our planet, and for the sake of future generations. The time for half measures is over. The time for bold, transformative action is now. Section 9. Seeds of Hope. Even in the face of such daunting challenges, there are seeds of hope. These seeds are not just metaphorical, they are real, tangible actions taken by individuals and communities around the world. Around the world, people are rising to the occasion, demanding action on climate change and creating innovative solutions to mitigate its impacts. From installing solar panels on rooftops to adopting sustainable agricultural practices, these efforts are making a significant difference. From the halls of government to the streets of our cities, a global movement is building, a movement fueled by a shared commitment to a livable future. This movement is not confined to any one country or region. It is a worldwide phenomenon, uniting people from all walks of life. Young people, in particular, are leading the charge, demanding that their voices be heard and their futures secured. They are organizing rallies, participating in climate strikes, and using social media to amplify their message. They understand that this is their fight, and they are not backing down. Their determination is unwavering, and their resolve is inspiring others to join the cause. Their courage and determination are a source of inspiration, reminding us that even in the darkest of times, hope can flourish. These young activists are not just speaking out, they are taking concrete actions to make a difference. The road ahead will be long and arduous, but we do not walk it alone. Communities are coming together, supporting each other, and working towards common goals. This sense of unity and collaboration is crucial for the journey ahead. We have the power to change course, to chart a new path towards a brighter, more sustainable future. By embracing renewable energy sources like wind and solar, and by making eco-friendly choices in our daily lives, we can reduce our carbon footprint and protect our planet. The time to act is now. The future of our planet depends on it. Every action, no matter how small, contributes to the larger goal of preserving our environment for future generations. Let us all be the seeds of hope that grow into a forest of change.